Okay, so in the first video I uploaded, I was doing the UI for a app that is I don't know what I'm like talking to the keyboard or I know the cameras up there. Okay, I did the design for a subscription tracker app. I was using the sign up and sign in flow, and then I did some little graphics in the home screen and lists, some statistics, and that stuff. But I came up with an idea for a real life project that I really want to take from idea to deployment, like to real users, real clients. If it works, maybe. I guess it won't, but let's try. It's a it's called like initially Medicon. So it's to connect with medics or health people. I don't know. Yeah, but with medics. So you can, if you have, for example, I don't know, some pain or some weird symptom, and maybe for you it's difficult to schedule a time to go to an appointment with the medic, or you live far away from good medics. I mean, from a city or something, you can use this app and it will be cheaper, easier, more comfortable, and all this stuff more efficient, more democratic. Like a lot of people that used to have difficulties or have no access at all to health, health help, or health advice, or medics, like high level medics. The idea is that with this app, they will. And that's it. So I made this design in using Figma. Here I did it all. So here you have some welcome screens, some choose your user type screen, because I will have medics and patients in the same app, but they will have different UIs depending on the type of user they are. Um, so that's it. The sign in flow, sign up flow, and yeah, some information. You will see that this app is all in Spanish because my demographic, it will be Colombia. Just for studying will be Colombia. So yeah, that's why it's in Spanish, not in English. But all these videos will be in English, and I will explain everything. Here you have the patient UI. Like they have this home screen where they can see all the available medics. They can search, they can see their profile here, and some navigation button bar. They can filter with this little icon button. They can filter by specialty. I don't know if it's if it's really called specialty in the US or something. I don't know, but like the like the branch of work of the medic specialty, the their state. I mean, if they're available or disconnected from the app. You can filter by a range of price. I don't know if leave it like that, or remove it. I don't know. And you can sort by punctuation, I mean by rating, like the stars, like Uber, right? From 1 to 5 stars. You can sort it by that, and by the number of completed interactions with other patients. So you can filter it and sort it like ascending or descending. That's it. You can start an interaction contacting a medic, sending your request with a little message so the medic can see and say, okay, buddy, this is not with me. I recommend you to go with this kind of medic, or maybe you will need some in person help. I don't know. So it's for that. And you have your profile. I will use just one payment method initially, that is Neki, that is like widely used here in Colombia. Like almost anyone you find in the street uses Neki. You have this search screen, this chat screen, that is where you talk with your medic, and this is how the chat will will be like the UI. Uh, yeah, some little modal bottom sheet here, and you have the medic UI that is even simpler. You just have the requests, from patients that want your help, your advice, or whatever. And you have the chat that are with the patients who's you already accepted to help. So you see, for example, Pepe Perez. You see here the request message that he sent to you, and you can choose if accept him or how is it called? Accept and um, I don't know, not accept. You have here the chat, and the UI is the same as the patient. You can send ideally messages of text, of images, audio, and I will see if I can do video. I guess I will. You can have your profile edited, some of the data, not everything, and that's it. I did all this for myself. Here's the color palette. Okay, my progress. I have worked like just one day in coding, actually coding the UI. So here it is. You've got the welcome screen. When you press the create account button, you will be redirected to this choose your type of user screen. So you can be either a patient or a medic, or you can go back. I have just worked with the patient. So if you click, you have this little form, and you have the name. Let's say Alejandro, that's my name. Alejandro, as email, you can say email, and it will say, oh, please enter a valid email. I have validators in all the fields. If I leave it like this, you will say this field is required. So Alejandro, email, at, oh fuck, ah, I have the keyword in Spanish. Okay. Email at example.com, and now it's valid. You have this password field, and I made these little bars that are like, I don't know if I'm showing the screen. Yeah, yeah, I'm showing. I was a little bit, you know. Okay, so you have the little progress bars that will give you some feedback about your progress with the password. So you have different requirements. For example, you have a minimum of 8 characters. So when you complete that requirement, one of the 4 bars will be like completed with will fill. You have other requirement that is at least one uppercase letter, at least one lowercase letter, and at least one number. So let's see. I'll put a uppercase letter A. So I fulfill one of the 4 requirements. But it says you have to use at least 8 characters. So let's A B C A B C A B C. Okay. Already filled 3 of the requirements, but it says you have to use at least one number, so 1, and it's done. I really like these. Ah, fuck! I'm showing the screen, right? Sorry. So I was doing it. I'll repeat it. Like uppercase A, it says at least 8 characters, so ABC, 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 ABC. It says at least one number, 1, and I fulfill all the 4 requirements. So I have this other field that is to check your password if it's the same, like for the people to check if they entered the right password. I have to put this little uh this eye icon that you press it and you can see your password. I have to do it like right now, but for now, ABC 2, and it says passwords are not the same. So okay, it wasn't 2, it was 1, and it's like that. I have a little problem here, and is that I'm using this form global key, this form key, to manage the validate state of the form as a whole. So if you have any error here, it's supposed to disable here your button, your send button. But I don't know why it's not being enabled again when you when when you already feel everything. I think it's because I'm not sending any set state to validate form. I have the listeners, and every time the controller changes, it's supposed to be executing this. Forms the currency validate. I don't know. It's not quite working. So validates every form field that is a descendant of the form returns true if there are no errors. The form will rebuild the report to report the results. I don't know why it's not working. So I'll try some print here. So print is but button state, and our print is button neighbor. So we have it here. Let's try. Uh, so okay, it says no, it says nothing. So um, I don't I don't see the execution. I'll put it in uppercase, button state, and like a bunch of this. Maybe I can identify it like that. If I do, I mean, it's supposed to be executed with the changes, but it's not been executed. Ah, yeah, it's been executed. False, 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 false. Why? That's the that's a real question. Why? If I have no errors here. Mm, I have to when it's unchanged. I probably have to do it manually. So yeah, I'll probably have to do it manually. I have to do this validate form manually. So okay, let's do it. We have these controllers and we have some validators that I'll show you. For example, this is a check password validator. They're almost all the same. Let's check if I'm showing the screen. Okay, I'm showing it. So it's an optional return of a string. You can return either string or null. This is the name of the function, check password validator. You can probably receive a string that is a password and a string that is a check, and you check if it's null or is empty. You return this field is required, or if the password if is not the same as the check password, I mean this field is not the same as this one, you will return the passwords are not the same. If none of this happens, you'll return null. So null is equal, in this case equals, it's correct, there are no errors, so I have to check one by one all the validators. I don't know if this is the best way, the most efficient way. I don't know. I'll just try some stuff, then I'll do a little research to see if I can do it better. But this is my theory. So I'll try. For no, it's not a four actually. Uh, is button enabled false? I mean, it's like a huge if, like if validator with the controller dot text equals null, it will be true, and that for everything. Let's try it. I don't know if uh name no. How can I check that? Name controller dot probably has something like like error or something. I don't know if this has something to name controller dot remove listener. What listener? The validate form. I have to do this for all four. For the email controller, for the password controller, for the check password controller. Let's try again. I don't think the error is because of this, but let's try. So create an account, impatient. My name Alejandro. You can see here that the button is not enabled right now. Uh, I have to change this color. Example at email.com. Validators are working fine. ABC 123. The most secure password there, of course. ABC. Okay. Now I don't remember what was it. I have to try again. Uh, ABC 123. ABC, ABC 123. Okay, done. And it's not enabled. Why? Why is that? I mean, um, I have to do it. Like, I don't know why it's not working. Like this validate function. I already asked ChatGPT for that, but let's try again. Oh fuck. I don't understand people that like demonize ChatGPT like a lot. It's like a huge help when you find yourself in this situation. I'll just send him from here. I don't know if yeah, probably I have to send everything. Um, I'll try it and I'll say, hey bro, I have this stateful widget for a sign up form. All I have custom text input fields with validators. With custom validators. Custom validators. I'm trying to change the enable state of the button to be disabled until all the until none of the input field has error, but it's but now it never enables even when it's correct. Okay, let's see. Isn't being invoked because you forgot to assign the form key to the form widget? Ah, man. That's true. Key. Form key. Man. Hope it works now. Okay, it doesn't work perfect. I don't know, it works. It works. It works. I just needed to execute by changing some value. Okay, let's try it again. I'm not so confident. I was one step from doing something really stupid, like making my own form validation system. That's why AI is here to help. Okay, so the button is not enabled. I mean, the unpressed is null and the I'm passing a false. So if you check here, when it receives a false, it just changes the color, the background color, and the unpressed is also null. So even if I press it, it won't happen anything. So okay, why the camera is like so turn? Okay, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. So let's try some 20 minutes. Just check this and I'll finish this video here. Okay, so okay. I get error for everything. I don't really like that. Uh, I don't like that. Like, cause it's okay. I know. So how to validate mode? How to validate mode? Disable. I'll try something because I'm already doing the validation automatically in each input field. So I don't really need it. Like in the what the fuck? Uh, okay, perfect. Um, what's going on? Okay. Create account. I'm patient. Okay, not working. Why? 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 I mean, it's not supposed to be like that. Let's ask this, buddy. Now, when I focus a a field, the validator executes for all of them. They show error, of course, since I haven't filled them yet. How can I change this behavior so they just validate or at least show the error when I'm on them? I don't know if that's a clear prompt. To prevent all fields from being validated immediately, you can modify has been touched, only running the validator when the field has been touched or loses focus. Using focus node to track focus changes and touch flag for each field. Uh, I think I think this is overcomplicating everything. Maybe later I'll try it, but I don't think it's necessary right now. So you have sample at email.com, ABC 1 2 3. So you have this ABC 1 2. When I enter the 3, it's supposed to enable the button. Mm, I don't like it. It's not working fine. And if I remove it, it's supposed to disable. Again, it like needs a new, like two interactions. Look, if I put the 3 and go back, nothing changes. If I enter and go back again, it changes. It's not supposed to work like that. It's supposed to be immediate. Like here, it's supposed to be disabled, but it isn't. Why it takes two presses? I don't get it. Uh, okay, let's. I don't know if 3. Every time something changes, every time something changes, I'm calling this function. Maybe this state haven't loaded yet. I don't get it because I mean print here something changed to be wrong. Print. Okay, let's try clean here. Something changed. Oh, move it. Something changed. Okay, I mean the function is being executed, but this is not working. This shit. I mean the widget is not being rebuilt until I do this again. I don't get it. Okay, three. Something changed. I go back, press it again. Something changed. It has. Why it happens two times? Why? Validate. Set state. Why? I'll try something. I mean, it's not supposed to work like this. It's not supposed to work like this. It's just a test. You hide this. Okay, weird. No, not working. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Not working. Uh, here. The validation and enable of the button is working just fine, but there's a real issue. Like I'm so I don't know. Like I talked to ChatGPT like if it was like a person. There is a little issue. Mm, the change of the button just happens when happens when I change something on focus it and focus it again. Why? Because the validation is only triggered when the field loses focus or when the listener fires on a field change. When you enter or edit a value and move to another field, the form validates and updates the button state. You need to ensure that the validation runs continuously when any of the input fields are changed, without requiring the user to unfocus or refocus. This can be achieved by manually calling the form's validation function directly after any change on the field. Okay. The unchanged, you can use unchanged property of each text field to call validate form whenever the text changes. Okay, but I don't know. I thought it was working like that, but okay, let's try it. Here and change it. Supposed to be like validate form. Here's the name. Let's do this again here. Again, I don't know if this is like the best way of doing this thing. I don't think so. I have to do my research after this video. Okay, so here I'm calling set state because I have to do it to update this little widget of the progress bars, the validation progress bars for the password. Okay, three. Well, ABC, 1, 2, 3. The button should be enabled. Okay, works. I wanna see it here. Okay, works. This solution works. Perfect. So I think I'll leave this video here. I already made like I don't know how much time. 20, 29, like half an hour of me talking shit about my code. But okay, so this is for this video. Nobody's gonna watch it, I know. I practice, you can see like the real process of solving a problem. Sometimes you can't alone, like, or you have not like the wide vision to understand the problem. And I don't think it's wrong to use some help or some tools. Like back in the day, I used a lot Stack Overflow and these like little forums, and I looked in how is it called, W3 schools and all these websites. Now you have ChatGPT or GitHub Copilot or all these Gemini, all these AIs. Why not use them? Like they are not replacing your job; they are boosting it, like enhancing it. I don't know. That's it. I'll upload another video with some progress in other section of this health connection with your medic app. That's it. Bye.